Welcome to Ottawa and welcome to the OCISO Housing Community Project. I first became involved with OCISO Housing because I lived in one of their projects, actually the first one. And I got involved with the board about 4 years ago.
In early 2012, the City of Ottawa had a request for proposals, and they had a piece of land available, which is this site, and OCISO Housing decided to make a bid on this RFP.
We made a bid for this project. Once we basically got approval, we needed to get a structural or foundation permit, but you get usually about 8 months, maybe a year to do so, but we were put on a very tight timeline of 6 months.
There was no money with which to do all the work necessary to get a building permit.
So we were kind of in a catch-22. You need money to get the permit, but you can't get the money till the permit is in your hands, basically.
I consulted a number of colleagues in the nonprofit housing industry, and a number of possibilities were thrown up, including the Community Forward Fund.
Working with the Community Forward Fund, we've found ways of helping our community other than through grants. So it's kind of beyond grant making.
When Peter let us know about the Community Forward Fund, it was fantastic because it gave us the ability to do the work required to get the permit, and then once the funds were released, we could just immediately pay back the loan.
The loan approval process was surprisingly smooth. My main interaction with the Community Forward Fund was with the loan officer. There were additional questions that arose out of the documentation we provided. We were able to clarify aspects of the documentation, and he was very experienced.
So this one is a perfect example of an organization that builds and manages nonprofit housing.
I think it's fantastic that organizations like the Community Foundation of Ottawa is taking the time out to invest in organizations like the Community Forward Fund, which enables organizations like OCISO Housing to be able to do projects like this. I'd like to encourage all board members and staff members to think about how they could use a loan to fulfill their organization's mission.